Hey, Mark Rice here! You can see my posts across all social networks, and for that you will need time and huge love. But I'm like everyone else, sometimes I like to lay down and relax my body. Then inspirations start to fly through my mind and I just want to draw. So let's draw something today. And if you want to use my illustration or my tools and colors, just check out the links below. So let's start. So for this tutorials I'm planning to add a bunch of different details. It means a lot of time, so prepare yourself. And before I start, I will import my gigantic Master Colors version 2. Oh yeah. Okay, so now when everything is ready, it's time to start. So first I will create one more circle here and I will pick up this beautiful red color. Look at this. Oh yeah. Okay, it's so hot and so relaxing at the same time. But let's continue with the drawing. And here I will create one rectangle. Beautiful. Now I will copy this shape and move it here. Something like this. Change the color. And I can copy this part as well. But I will move it here. So, pay attention about this part here. Okay, I will zoom it just in case. Okay, not bad. Beautiful. And now I will move this shape here and change the color as well and send to back. Okay, and I need to fill this gap here. So I will do that with the rectangle. Send to back. Okay, maybe I need more space. Okay, I will try something like this. Okay, I think that it's better. So, I just created the first part of the sofa, and here before I can continue, I will add a few details. So here will be one more circle and one more here, and I can change the position for the new one. Bring to front. Okay, here I will do something with the outlines. So I will copy this shape and change the color. Okay, then here swap fill and stroke. So do this, whoop, and that's it. Okay, and here you can change the stroke size. Then I will change the size of the circle with the stroke, something like this. Okay, beautiful. And now I can add a few dots. Delete this one, and change the corners. So go into stroke and here use round cap. Then object, path and outline stroke. Okay, ungroup these shapes and try something like this. Okay, but before that I need to back this fill. Okay, that's it. Here I can add one rectangle and make these corners round. Here as well, but this one will be painted with a light red color. Okay, beautiful. Now here I can add one more, here one more, and here one more, and change the colors and the corners as well. Something like this. Okay, so I love it. You will see. You will love it as well. Now copy the shapes, just hold out, then shift and move it here. And you can delete these details. Okay, beautiful. Then here, okay, I will add one more rectangle. It will be light red, something like this. And these parts back to the front, something like this. And as you can see here, I can change this color and make this. copy it, Control C, Control F, double click, change the size, and change the color as well. So with the new shape, I pop up this front part of the sofa, and I like it. Okay, something like this, send to back. Okay, group these shapes, then send to back. And as you can see, it's very easy. When you see the final result, probably you will think it's too complicated for me, but it's easy. Because we are almost done. Okay, here I create something like this. Okay, and now I will copy this part, double click on the new part. Let me check. I like it. Now you can play with the details. More details, it will be better. So here I can add one more rectangle, change the color, something like this. Okay, let me check now. Okay, I like it, and here I can add more details as well. And I think that here I have one more shape. Yes, I have. Okay. So basically that's it. This is just the first part of the illustration. I created the sofa. Now I'll select all except that front part and group it again. Okay, let me check. And finally we will start with the body. So first here I'll create the rectangle. And I will use this green color. Look at this color. It's so beautiful. Look at this. Okay, and make these corners round. I can do that with these corners as well, because I will need this part for the legs as well. So copy it, move it here. Okay, something like this, and use gray color, light gray color for it. Double click on it and change the size. Okay, something like this. And before I start with the arms and the legs, here I can add a shadow, and here as well. So double click on it, copy the shape and cut the upper part. Okay, that's it. This is what I need. And repeat the process here. Yes. So now I will start with the legs. Okay, first I will draw the rectangle. It will be gray. Okay, I will draw the rectangle for it. Okay, so for now I will use blue color for example, and then I will change the color from the blue to the gray. I think that it will be easier for you to follow. Okay, now everything is ready for the lower part of the leg. So first I will cut this part, something like this. Now I will draw one rectangle here and use skin color for it, of course, because this is the part of the leg. Send to back, copy it one more time, and the new shape I'll use for the shadows. So for that I will need dark skin color. Okay. Ooh, I need to fix this part, but I will do that later, after I finish my foot. You know what, I will use dark skin color for all parts. Okay. Okay, and now I need to fill this gap. So, just pick this point here, hold shift and move it like this. And basically that's it. Now I can change the color to gray, and I think that I can move these points here. We will see, I can fix it later. So, group it, move it, and change the size. Not bad. change the size here, and I can add a few shadows. So, for example, I can create one more rectangle, use dark gray color for it. Okay, it will be a round rectangle and rotated by 45 degrees. Let's move it here. Let me check. Okay. And I can copy this part, paint it in white. And basically now I will use the lower part of the leg for the second leg. So I will copy these shapes. Okay, ungroup all the shapes. Move it here. And use darker color for it. Change the size, something like this. And here I can add the shadow. So as you can see, you can find easier tutorials on this channel. And this is some kind of advanced version. So if you want to improve yourself even more, this will be perfect tutorial for you. Okay, bring to front. Move it here. Now I need to check the proportions. And I think that it can be okay. So I just finished the legs and now I want to create something like a desk here. Because I need to put the legs on something. Okay, beautiful. Now I need the leg for the desk. Something like this. Here I will create the shadow. And this is the great way to separate these colors, because if I remove the shadows, as you can see, is the same. Move it here, and for this part I will use dark color, something like this. Okay, copy, Ctrl C, Ctrl F, and move it here. So now I just got the second leg, and I will use this for the back legs. Ctrl C, Ctrl F. Here I can create the first back leg. And I will change these colors. Here, this one will be dark, and this one will be dark as well. Okay, and copy it here. Let me check. Haha, I like it. Maybe, just maybe, I can group all the shapes, move it here, then I will move these points here, okay, and change the size for this part. I think that it can be better, something like this. Okay, not bad. Okay, now I will group all these shapes. It will be easier for me to work with it. And here I can create a laptop. It will be very simple. So first I will create one black rectangle, something like this. And here I will create one more rectangle. It will be gray with rounded corners, something like this. And for the brand, I can create one rounded rectangle and use this beautiful blue color. Ha, not bad. So, okay. That's it. Now, I don't know, now I can start with the head or with the arm. But it will be easier if I draw first the arm. First, easier parts, always. Okay, I will use this green color, copy it for the second part of the arm. Okay, create something like this. So this part will be below the front part of the sofa, so I will change the size. And bring to front and create a shadow. Not bad. And here I can add more details. Okay, so that's it. Now the hand. Now I can round this corner. And here I can add a shadow as well. So I will copy this part here. It's like a duck. Copy it one more time, change the color. Okay, group all the shapes. And now we will see. Okay. So I need to fix this part. Not bad. Maybe it can be bigger. Okay, that's it. I like it. And now head. So first I will draw the basic shape of the face and use the skin color. Then I will change this angle here, these corners as well. Okay, and I will use here. So first I will draw the circle, change the color, move it here. Then I will rotate it and copy it. Okay, so here it can be 20 degrees and copy it and repeat the process with Ctrl plus D. Okay, something like this. Let me check. Move it here. Not bad. So here I can create the shadow as well. A few details. And I will use white color for it. Something like this. It's enough. Here. With skin color, of course. Okay, maybe I can add one more circle here. Let me check. Not bad. Okay, now eyes. So first I will create one circle, copy it, move it here, then create one shapes from these shapes and cut the upper part. It will be white and move it here. Okay, just change the color and bring to front. And I need smiley face. So for that I will need semicircle. Okay, move it here, group the shapes, change the size. Okay, and here I can add a shadow, so it will be very easy. Just like this. I'll use this red color. This corner will be rounded and Ctrl plus X. Go here and paste it with Ctrl plus F. Okay, something like this. Okay, group the shapes. And I will try with red colors for the background. So we will see. Okay, I'll create shadow. And beautiful. Here I can create one more part with the shadow. Here a few different parts for the background. Something like this. And here you can create a pop-up or something like this. Let me show you. Just create a rounded rectangle. Then create a square. Delete this point here. Change the size for the new shape. Move it here. Okay. And here you can add a few lines of text or image or some heart or something like that. And if you want to buy this illustration, you will get a few extra details in the final version. Okay. Okay. Okay, and basically that's it. Okay, and if you want to go a few steps further and learn even more, or just hang out with me on a daily basis, become part of this incredible list here. You will be able to watch my exclusive video tutorials and become part of the private community. This will be game changer for you if you are serious about your creative future. So take action right now and do something good for you and your family. And remember, stay tuned because the best is yet to come. Peace.